Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to change the wheel bearing on a 2nd gen Dodge Ram 2-wheel drive. So let's get started. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is just break loose all the lug nuts. Alright, I got it jacked up. Then I'm going to just go ahead and remove the wheel. Move that away for now. Alright, next go ahead and remove the caliper bolts. These are going to be 13/16. Alright, once you get the caliper bolts off, you're going to want to pull the caliper off. You can sit it on a bucket, or if you have a hanger, go ahead and hang it up. You just don't want to put any pressure on this line or you could damage it. So just grab it and pull it straight up. Just sit it. And then go ahead and remove your rotor. And then this is your wheel bearing right here. Alright, to remove the wheel bearing, you're going to remove this nut right here. And this nut is a 35 millimeter. Alright, so I'm going to use an impact wrench just to remove the wheel bearing nut. If you don't have an impact wrench, you can use a breaker bar, and you might need to use a pole to add some extra leverage. Alright, once you get the nut off, this will just slide straight off. Oh yeah, you can see that bearing's all wore out. Clean up any of the gunk that's around the spindle. Alright, just take a new wheel bearing, slide it over the spindle. That sounds much better. It does say do not reuse on these spindle nuts, so I did buy a new one. Part number is 615186. This is a Dorman. Just put it back on. This spindle nut must have been a different brand than the old one, as this one is a 36 millimeter instead. And we're going to torque the spindle nut to 185 foot-pounds. Alright, once you get it torqued down, go ahead and replace the rotor. Take a wrench and a lug nut and just tighten it up. This is going to hold the rotor in place while you put the brakes back on. Alright, just take your calipers and put it back in place. Just get them lined up. Take your 2 bolts, and just put them back where they go. That one started. Alright, so I'm just get these tight, and I'm going to torque these down to 130 foot-pounds. You may need to turn the steering wheel to give you a little bit more space. Yeah, is that one? Alright, we got to put it back together. Now we're just going to put the tire back on. Place your cap. All right, I'm gonna snug them up and then I'm gonna drop it and torque them down. And then torque these to 95 foot-pounds in a crosshatch pattern. And you're good to go. All right, well, that's how you change the wheel bearing on a second gen Dodge Ram. If you found the video helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching.